Welcome back to Project Rejectus. In this episode, we will discuss how life first evolved on Glaciae. In the deep seas of Glaciae lies hydrothermal vents, pumping out nutrients that caused the first single-celled organisms to form, such as these two. As time went on, some started growing together into multicellular organisms, such as Rejectus, a small creature that feeds off the hydrothermal vents, with its one long arm with fine hairs to grab as its four back limbs propel it. Along with them came the primata, that used its three fins to propel itself near vents and ate with a long sucker mouth to suck up its food quickly. And lastly, the Taurus animal that got its food by using three mouths to get as much food as possible, with its eel-like body to quickly scoop up its nutrients. As time went on, some unicellular cells went up closer to the surface where they evolved photosynthesis and ate sunlight and nutrients from the waves. This led to many creatures leaving the deep to follow this new food source. From the Rejectus came the Clawcher that shambled across the sea floor waving its arm for any food. It grew a shell to help support itself along with 6 eyes to see for its new environment. Some internalized their shell acting more like bones. This created the Balbrum, a small filter feeder. While very similar to its predecessor, they gained some extra limbs, giving it a total of 9 limbs. These animals, due to their increased sizes, will evolve blood to maintain themselves. These creatures will have red blood like humans, along with all their descendants. From the primatus came the Tripus, an odd creature that also combed the seabed, still using its sucker mouth along with 3 legs and 3 eyes. As one of the biggest creatures at the time, they had also evolved blood for extra support, but instead of red it went for blue like earth. Squids and arthropods. From the Taurus came the Ephoris that had grew hairs across its back to help it dig as it sifted through any food in the sand, but would sometimes swim up for plant matter. They also evolved blood, but opted for the less efficient purple that only gave a fourth of the oxygen red would have given them. And lastly was the Rejectus, the first plants to appear due to raging storms and colder temperatures. Glaciae wasn't too kind to plants, meaning these ones had to be sturdy, evolving stems early on with one big leaf at the top to gain as much sunlight as possible with their red hue. I would like to thank everyone on Discord helping out by making fan art and giving ideas. If you want to join, the link is in the comments below. On the next episode, we will discuss how these life forms will diverge in their early years.